How the heck are you guys? I'm Fastidious. Welcome to the channel. We got big news today in Watcher of Realms with regard to the Frostfall Jamboree. So, in case you did not already know, the Frostfall Jamboree is the wintry, Christmas, New Year's, whatever you want to call it, event in Watcher of Realms. They do every December, and they gave us a little taste. The taste is little, however, I'll get right into it. They did address what I believe would be most at the front of everyone's mind, and that is whether or not we would be getting Soulstones as a gift as a part of this event. Last year we did what will happen this year. Let's get right into it. Before we do, I want to say one thing. Humor me for 30 seconds. I do have another channel, and on that channel I cover a different game, Raid Shadow Legends. I post here about 3 to 5 times a week. I've got tons and tons of videos if you want to check it out. I also have, and I'm not just saying this, the link that is considered the best download link in the entire game. Out of all the creators, I don't know why they gave me this link, but I have the God tier link. So if you haven't played before, or you want to start over or start another account, come check out my channel. You'll find all my links here. I could always use the support as well, because this other channel over here, Fastidious Gaming, where I cover a different game, is a big part of the reason the channel you're watching right now can succeed. The channel here gives me a lot of flexibility to do whatever I want on the Watcher of Realms channel. So check it out. I would really appreciate it.
Fastidious.
Fastidious.
I am also going to tell you how you can get a free rare summoning crystal in the game right now, this very second. And at the end of this video, I want to give you a little sneak peek of what I'm hoping to release over the next week. I've been planning a ton of updates in terms of online content, website content, and I'm believing, finally, this is the week. So let's get into the fun stuff over here. If we go to the official Watcher of Realms Discord, this is the second best Discord in Watcher of Realms. The best one, obviously, is my Discord, the Fast and the Fastidious, so come check it out. We've got tons and tons of members, cool place to hang, lots of information, lots of very informed players, not just myself. There's over 10,000 of us. Come hang. Anyway, let's look over here. Like I said, not the tastiest little teaser we've ever seen, but there's a lot of meat on the bone. And it all comes down to this: Unpolished Legendary Soulstone. So let's read it from the beginning. Frostfall Jamboree, the Giftacular season. Salute Commanders, the Watcher of Realms Frostfall Jamboree. The Giftacular season will kick off on December 22nd. That's already interesting. We're going to come back to it. I want to get to the Soulstone first. We have prepared a wealth of rewards. They are not telling us the wealth of rewards, but they're going to give us a little taste, and they get right to it. This will include a brand new skin for my boy, the man on my thigh, King Hearts, and an unpolished legendary soulstone. So this is the first time they are straight up giving us an unpolished legendary soulstone, or any soulstone of any kind, since the end of April, beginning of May 2025. So this is like 9 months later. They used to do this like every 3 months when it first was released. I suppose they did some kind of internal assessment or evaluation and decided they were gifting these too frequently. I disagree. They took a long hiatus. However, with the Frostfall Jamboree launching in just a couple weeks, right, in 20 days, on December 22nd, we are getting our first unpolished legendary soulstone for free with no contingencies in 9 freaking months. So that is huge news. You can count on this. I would assume you won't get it just on that day. It is possible. They've done stuff like that before, but likely it will be some kind of login event that everyone can complete, whether you're a day 1 account or a day 1000 account on the Forerunner. It will not matter. Everyone can do it. I would just suspect it will take 5 to 10 days of play over 2 to 3 weeks, something like that. But it's going to be free, and it will be there. When they say things like this, I know some people reached out and they actually messaged me. Some of my moderators tagged me and they said, hey, there's a brand new heart skin. Are you finally going to use some of your free W gold for that? If you do not know, all the free W gold you can pick up during those chest events and things like that, I've stockpiled all of it. I've never spent a single piece of W gold, but my moderators tagged me and a couple viewers DM me and they said, are you going to use some W gold for the heart skin? I can confidently tell you, I'm kind of fluent in Moontanese. I've read a million of these announcements. I talk to them all the time behind the scenes. If they're saying we have prepared a wealth of rewards, they would never refer to a pay-to-win thing as a reward. They would say like a special shop or some kind of premium gift. I don't even know if they would use the word gift. They would always make it clear it is pay to win. They don't really lie about that stuff. They're pretty straightforward. So if they're saying they're preparing rewards for us, these will be earnable free to play. Now, how earnable? Do you have to, summon X number of times? Do you have to spend some amount of diamonds? I don't know. But if they're phrasing it like this, I'll tell you for sure the Unpolished Soulstone will be 100% for free. You can really hold me to my word on that. There's not a doubt in my mind. Yes, there might be some kind of login stuff or daily quest stuff, but it will be completely doable and completely free for all. The King Heart skin, I would assume this is going to be like the Idril skin or the Daimos skin, right? Over the past 2 anniversaries. You have pages of rewards for a special event, and you're going to earn whatever the special currency is for the event or the point system, and then you pass up and you get 10 points, 20 points, and when you get to 60 points or something, you're going to get a King Heart skin. And obviously, just the brand new skin for King Hearts and the Unpolished Legendary Soulstone, though they are nice rewards, those do not constitute a wealth of rewards, so there'll be a ton more freebies as well. What could those include? Well, I'll tell you. Something's going on here, right? Like maybe they're going to rerun that Prancer mount. I hope not, unless they buff it. If you don't know, Prancer is a mount from last Christmas that you can use in the Void Rift. It's one of the weakest mounts in the game of the special ones. It's better than the base one, but it's not nearly as good as that other guy. What's that guy's deal? Hold on one second. We'll fast forward. Yeah, not nearly as good as Barba. And actually, frankly, I think Nemesis might be better. Prancer kind of stinks. Barba's the best if you've got Barba. So I hope that's not the reward unless they're buffing Prancer. But who's this on top? Is this someone else getting a skin? Or is this a new character, right? They've teased a lot of new North Throne characters. Now they're teasing a Gwendolyn update, which we'll cover tomorrow. They've also discussed a King Heart skin. We know a Bond skill is coming for Ireless with, I'm assuming, another North Throne unit. Could this be a new hero? Could this be a free-to-play hero? During the past 2 Christmases, there has been a free-to-play legendary, right? They make that available in some capacity. So it was Callista last year, and the year before it was a fusion, a shard summoning event for Alistair. So a lot of stuff going on. I do want to focus on Santa here before we move on. Could this be King Hearts? I'm so hopeful it is. As a meme, but kind of not a meme, I've been saying for 2+ years, they need to give King Hearts a Santa Claus skin. I feel like it's gonna be. They don't use Santa style, right? They would want to be secular, right? They want to appeal to all, unless they're bringing something into the game. So I don't think they would use Santa's likeness unless King Hearts was going to be King Nick, I think this is going to be the King Heart skin, and I am over the moon about it. As a young Jewish man, I am maybe not that young anymore. As a 31-year-old Jewish man, I would love to see a Santa Claus skin for King Hearts. All right, a lot of stuff here. As we get more updates, I will give you a lot more. In-game, this is all we have, and it pointed us to go check out the Discord. So there you go. Now that free rare summoning crystal, how do you get it? Well, when you're on your campground screen, click on the burger menu. You can't see it right now because I already did it. You can see in my mail, I've got this. It is a survey reward. And I tried to test myself and see if I actually answered the questions, but I went as fast as possible. How long does the survey take? It took me 90 seconds. So if you can give 90 seconds of your day, you will get a free rare summoning crystal. When you go to this burger menu, on the right side, we have the help center, we have the notice, event announcements, we have the player center thing, community thing, whatever. Underneath, there'll be like a little piece of paper with a magnifying glass in front of it. That's what it looks like to me, at least. That is the button you click. It will give you a pop-out window to a web browser or somewhere on your phone. You do the survey. I did it on my phone. It took me 90 seconds, and then boom, survey reward. Thank you for participating in our survey. Please check your rewards here. And there you go. It ain't much, but it's 88 diamonds you save on a summon. It's a free summoning crystal. Who knows? That might be the crystal that Narissa is in, or Nazah is in, or Draylin, or I don't know who you guys want, Numera, right? Something amazing could be hiding in that shard. So go get it. Or maybe the next limited is going to come. Maybe they're going to rerun Gwendolyn, and you're going to somehow have exactly 199. And you're going to wish you had gone over here and earned the free 200th. That would be pretty specific, but who knows? So there you have it. I told you if you made it to the very end, I'd give you a little tiny sneak peek, and that is with regard to my website. I have two big things coming to the website. The biggest I'm just going to open up with is the tier list. Yes, the tier list right now is fully functional. We do have a couple units that need new ratings. Well, actually, it is just two. It's going to be Ezerith, and it is going to be Lycan. However, I'm not going to be giving them new ratings because I'm giving everyone new ratings. I'll have a video hopefully coming out on Thursday. That's my plan. I've already created, I spent a lot of time in this, a new rubric defining what every single grade means. And then I'm going to introduce you to that rubric and then start releasing videos every day in which we regrade every single hero. We're going to go class by class, starting with the legendaries, and I, adjust their ratings to the new rubric. Because frankly, right now, too many units are rated S and S+ for specific content. I don't think that makes the tier list as powerful as it could be. I want to properly define each thing. I'll have like a pop-up tooltip thing here so you can always refer back to what does a B+ mean? What does an A+ mean? What does a double S mean? That'll be pretty good stuff. So that is coming. Additionally, I've just about finished. Hopefully I release it between tomorrow and Saturday. I need to actually just film the video. I have made new gear codes. So they're quite similar, only a couple changes. If you've been using these old codes, you're really not missing out on much, but these are accommodating those butterfly evolution gems. So it's letting you keep some perfect gear regardless of the set, since you could always evolve it. And I'm accommodating the new need in the game, well, newish need. Over the past half a year to a year, a lot of support units and healer units, they need a large amount of HP for hard content. So I've kind of reprioritized how important HP is. In these codes, I already make HP important for units like attack-based healers, but I'm making HP even more important because surviving is really key. That's kind of the main thing. You can see the last formal update was about 8 months ago. It's coming now. We're going to have a big thing. So there you go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Fastidious. Remember to check out my other channel. I'll put the link for this in the description, the top pinned comment. Let me know if you're excited for that Unpolished Soulstone. Share with your mother. Subscribe to this channel too, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.
Fastidious.